Good morning, Central. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Renee, and this is Tiger Cub News.
Today is Thursday, October 13th, 2022. There is one birthday today. How do you say his name? Shabazz from Miss Frederick's class.
The weather today will be a high of 57 and a low of 41.
For lunch today, we have a cheesy beef nacho egg chef salad with goldfish crackers.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Well, good morning and happy Thursday to everyone coming into Central this morning. It's a gorgeous morning. I just have to say that Olivia is pretty much just ahead today, which is hilarious. The reason is she has a green shirt on. And if you wear a green shirt on the announcements, you're going to be just ahead. So that's what happens. But it's all good. It's sort of funny. Today is Bucket Filler Thursday. And why exactly do we do bucket fillers? Well, it's filling people's emotional bank accounts. It's always good to see people doing good things for you and then letting them know. Just thank you so much for filling our bucket. So I've got a lot of them for you today. Here we go. This one is to Mrs. Leach. Thank you for always waving to me. And that's from Jack. All right. From Kalia to Mrs. Hall. Thank you for being the best teacher ever and keeping me safe. Very nice. All right, this one here is to Mrs. Warren from Mark, and Mark says, thank you for letting me say hi to you in the morning. Excellent. This one here is to Mrs. Feldner from Easton. Easton says, thank you for being the world's best teacher ever. Amazing. All right, we've got one. This one is from Adeline to Mrs. Barber. Thank you for having Gracie and teaching my sister. Pretty cool. All right. This one is to Mrs. Anderson from Layton. Layton says, thank you for being kind, helpful to the class. It is awesome. And thank you for being a great teacher in the first grade. And now she's in second, and she's a great teacher there. All right. This one is to Mrs. Sturm from Layla. She says, thank you for being the coolest teacher ever. I would agree. Very nice. All right. This one here is from Lucy Swisher to Olive Swisher. Thank you for being the best sister ever. Little sisterly love. This one is from Jackson to James and says, thank you for being a good friend at recess. Love it. Let's see here. This one is to Wilder from Layton. Says, thank you for being kind to me and my brother and for hanging out with me. Excellent. This one is to Randon and Raiden, and it's from Bradley and says, thank you for being great cousins. Love it. This one here is, it's to me, and it's from Mrs. Larman's class, and they say, thank you for leading kids on the announcements. We really appreciate the new microphone. I would agree. The new microphone works great. All right. This one here is from Hope to Myra, and it says, thank you for playing with me after school. This one is to Mrs. Wyatt, and it says, from Mrs. Mitchell's crew, it says, thanks for being an awesome, kind helper in our class. That's awesome. This one is from Darnell to Mrs. Barber, and Darnell says, thank you for being the best teacher last year. Awesome. And we just got a couple more. This one is to Kinsley from Emma. It says, thank you for supporting me during class. And this one is from Paisley to the whole school. Thanks for being fantastic. I would agree. And that does it for our bucket fillers. Some great bucket fillers. We had a lot more, but I wasn't able to read them all. I read like 20. So thank you for doing this. Continue to fill people's buckets. It's a great thing to do. And everybody just have an amazing Thursday. Don't forget to track those lead measures. You're doing great on it. And we'll see everybody on Friday. Have a great day.
Are you ready for the quote of the day?
You know it.
No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care.
By Teddy Roosevelt.
Have a thrilling
Thursday
Thursday.
Central.
Central.